I'm 55, a widow. I'm out of debt, and I have about $400,000 just sitting in the bank. I am one of those investment-resistant people. I feel like it's out of my control. I have did a deep dive into trying to invest and talked to two different people who were financial people and got very deep in what they were recommending to me. But as I was researching it, there'd be something there that I just didn't want to invest in, a McDonald's or a Pepsi or some kind of chemical farming or things like that. And I've downsized my lifestyle. I've been a medical person for 30 years, so I'm semi-retired. I could go back tomorrow and do that. Income's not a problem. I just would like to know what your opinion is. Someone like me, it's like you think, oh my goodness, it's not growing. I have a friend that just lost $80,000 in the last month, a whole year of her income based on the market where she has the money. And it just feels so out of control for me to put it somewhere where I have no control.
Your friend was investing in some kind of high risk something to lose $80,000 in 1 month. Or she has $2 million invested, one of the two. Which is it?
Okay. Well, I don't know the person. It's something to do with their work.
Okay. See, that was a high-risk single-stock investment, and so that's not. See, the stock market represents everything from ultra-high-risk, scary, crazy stuff down to things that are just plain boring. And so when someone says they lost money in the market, it can mean that they were virtually gambling in Las Vegas, or it can mean that they just panic every time that the needle moves a little bit. But you don't have a stomach for it, is what you're saying. And you can't.
I don't have the stomach for it.
And you've attempted to gain enough knowledge to get some peace, and it hasn't worked. So, but you can't leave $400,000 sitting at 1% either. That's why you called. Agreed?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, because you're making nothing. So, what about buying some real estate that creates some income?
Well, I did that. I did 2 houses and turned them in during COVID, but of course it was COVID, and so everything was twice as much, and the help was. So, I mean, I didn't lose, but it certainly wouldn't show, it wouldn't have been worth it, in other words. So that's
if you continue to jump in and out of things, you're always going to lose money.
Yeah,
you got to ride the wave out.
And not necessarily redoing a property, but just buying one, renting it out, and having that passive income.
If you had a $40,000 property, a $400,000 property simple piece of, nice house that someone rented for $3,000 or $4,000 a month, you'd be making a whole lot more than you would on the bank.